degrade women. Why is that okay?
Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead"?
This guy.
That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
No.
You shut up, too. Just shut the up. Go ahead and attack me.
Like, you guys, listen, I get it. Like, I'm sure that what he's saying is true. I'm sure he, like, really does feel like that, and I'm sure it's something that really bothers him, and I'm sure people aren't kind. But, like, you're not on a dating website, you're in a bagel shop. You know, it's just, like, not the time or the place for that. And also when he says, "You're not God or my dad," and then adds, "or my boss," you guys, I could die. That is like one of the funniest things ever. And I don't mean to make fun of him at all. That's not what I'm trying to do. But like, one of my favorite quotes from any video ever.
The man in pink is about to lose it. Words are exchanged, fingers are pointed, and that glass that just got cleaned is about to get really dirty. The September 6th fast food restaurant assault appears to have been sparked by a Tim Hortons ice cap. And with creamy coffee-blended drink all over the counter, this irate individual begins kicking and yelling, stopping briefly to check his phone, before moving off-screen to let off even more steam.
He reportedly punched and kicked somebody who tried to intervene after he was insulting and degrading the staff.
The 20-something, 5'6" man wasn't done yet. Computer, printer, and gift cards go flying. It's no wonder police want to ID him.
Like, why? It's an ice cap, dude. Like, ice caps are good, but not good enough to throw a fit like that. I was literally just yelling, you guys.
I told you, I don't feel...
Okay, can you take your face mask off so I can understand what you're saying?
I cannot.
What are you saying?
It's part of my job that I have to wear the face mask, and as a member at the gym...
So if you want to enforce the governor's mandate, then enforce them correctly, because they make an exception for exercising. Okay, the exception is that you do not have to wear a face mask when you are exercising. Now, if you could please leave me alone so I can exercise, because at this point, I feel like I'm being harassed.
Okay, so I don't know, like, what the specific rules of this Planet Fitness is, and she might be right, but I have seen this lady in like a multitude of videos, and she anti-masks all over the place. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt on this one, you guys. She might be right. I don't know though, because I don't know what the mandate is. I don't know where they are. I don't know what Planet Fitness rules are, because the mandate is one thing, but Planet Fitness can have their own rules, okay? But I've seen her in other videos and she's wrong in those ones, so.
Oh, I'm not leaving until you fix my nails. And I think everybody here would agree, right? You took my nails off? No. Oh, you don't agree? You don't agree. Okay, so you took my nails off. What am I supposed to do now?
You can have another professional help you at a different
I can have another, oh, that's real professional, sister.
Yes.
That is real. Where you? Yeah, please, meet me outside. Catch me outside, how about that? I'm crazy as I will you up.
Ma'am.
Catch me outside, how about that?
She used a Dr. Phil quote, you guys.
Catch me outside.
The quote wasn't from Dr. Phil, it was from that Danielle Bregoli or something. That might not be her name at all. It's something along those lines in that realm though. But like, you said that in a real situation and not just ironically?
What did they tell you? What did they tell you?
Just calm down.
I will be on that flight.
Calm down.
You mean I'm not taking my mother flight?
Calm down. Calm down.
Now you heard what they said, right? And I'm telling you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back. If I don't get on that flight, you're gonna be beat down to the death right here. I promise you that.
Put a mask on.
I wonder if she got on the flight, you guys. It's not looking good over here. I don't know what happened. I feel like maybe she wasn't wearing a mask and didn't want to wear a mask. That's my assumption because everyone else is wearing masks. So I know this was pandemic time. And that's usually what the situation is during the pandemic time. It's about masks. I don't think she got on the flight. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think that you can threaten somebody and then get on a flight. Like, I don't think you can threaten to beat somebody to death and then get on a flight. You know?
They told me it ain't worth shit.
Yeah, because you don't know how to use a phone.
Oh! Come out here and say that to my
I don't got to.
Come on!
Go ahead, keep talking.
Come on, you
Fucking. I'm a motherfucker. Hell yeah, keep talking.
Get out of here!
I'm not the one who doesn't have money.
Get out from behind the cage! Mike, you're finished in business. Dave, you're...
I'm showing this to the police, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, woo, you know what the cops are gonna tell you? Still shut that works!
What is this man so upset about, you guys? Holy. I love that. I love that he said their names too. That's how you know he meant business. You're done. Or what did he say? You're finished.
Mike,
you're finished in business. That's what he said to the first guy. I don't know what that means, but it's a threat.
The sign says $5.
But that's what it is in the fact.
Oh, $5.50. You charge me $5.95.
Over 45 cents back?
Yeah, they charged me that. $5.95.
$5.50.
No, it's $5.
Sir, I can't change the price.
You're not. The $5 is on your sign. That's the price of the cookie.
You want your money back?
Yes, damn it, I do.
Okay. Then I will give you your money. But that's all I can do.
Well, you better change your sign because you're lying to your customer.
No, we're not. Okay.
Damn sure. That's damn $5.
Man, people are like really sometimes like sticklers about things like that. You can't forget that tax exists. You know, like that's a little unreasonable. But when I used to work at a restaurant, people would come in and be like, why is this the price of an item? And you're like, I just work here, man. Like, I don't know, I don't price the items. What do you mean? Well, that's too expensive for sweet potato fries. I'm like, okay, then don't get the sweet potato fries. I don't know what to tell you. People are weird about that stuff.
5 weeks ago, she told me come over here. Now she says come over there. Then she says come back over here. Where do I come? Do you understand? See this scar? Look, this is 5.5 weeks ago. Now I'm in here, I'm lucky I don't have a cane, and you're having me go back and forth. This young lady who's healthy. So how about a little consideration for the people instead of back and forth? You've moved me 3 cash registers. That's why I'm upset. Blue Shield called and asked you to fill the order.
It's not my fault, okay?
Oh my gosh, you guys. First of all, if you're not well enough to go and pick up your prescription, then you probably need to call the pharmacy and get somebody else to pick up your prescription for you. And he's talking about people having a little consideration. How will you have a little consideration for the people trying to do their jobs? I understand your frustration, but you don't need to whip out your body to show off a scar, okay? We get it. We get it. They probably know what you're there for considering your prescription, all right? Relax. No. Oh my gosh. I thought that this was one that I had seen before because I've seen another video where a guy does something like this, but this is not that because the one that I thought it was from before the pandemic, but those employees were wearing masks. That's crazy.
You took my things out and now you move yourself. Yeah, okay.
Whoa, you guys, that clip was way too fast. I need to know more about what's going on. Here's the rule of thumb. Don't ever throw things around like that because somebody who didn't do anything in this situation is the one who's gonna have to clean that up. You know? So like, you're not really getting back at anybody by doing it. And I feel like when you do something like that, it really like makes your whole point just go out the window, you know?
Man, this is the back there. Come on, help out. Oh, you know what? How long will it take to get everybody's food? No, first of all, how long will it take? We've been waiting 5 minutes. Other guys been waiting longer. Okay. So what's the deal? This is I understand this is a new McDonald's.
310.
But you guys gotta get everybody train together, work together as one. So that's all you guys get. You guys productive. Drive-thru is getting more food out than the drive-in. Come on, dog. Think about it.
You guys, it is the funniest thing in the world to me that this man just came in. First of all, he's complaining. He's like, we've been waiting for 5 minutes. It's not a long time. It's not a long time. Not a reason to be yelling. And then he's like, I'm gonna coach you on, and he's not even giving any real advice. He's like, you just gotta get everybody going. You gotta get the drive-thru going, get food going out. I'm like, yeah, they know that. That's the whole goal. It's literally what they're there to do. Oh man, that wasn't even a meltdown. He just wanted to be like an inspirational coach.
You need to settle down, boy. Now, are you serious? I want to have a meal. You have whores up here trying to need to go now! That's your job. Get out of my store!
Whoa. That man, I don't know if this is like a McDonald's or something like that, but that manager or employee or whoever he was just went off. He upgraded, he evolved to his next stage. Whoo! Holy smokes, he was upset.
Do not want to do it? Ma'am, if you do not wear a mask, you can just leave. I don't want to hear this. I don't need to hear this. I'm asking you please to leave. I am refusing you because you will not wear a mask. And you need to wear a mask to come in here. Lady, I have asthma. It's really bad. My inhaler's in my backpack. Do you want me to show it to you? Lady, I'm telling you, please, just leave. I'm on my lunch. You can leave. You can leave. I don't need to. You can leave before I have to call the cops. I am the manager. That's why I'm asking you, please leave. I do not have to answer that. I don't have to answer any questions. But you can leave. You can find that online yourself. And they're gonna tell you, you need to wear a mask when you come in here.
I'm not gonna lie, at first, I got anxious because I am standing here filming this video not wearing a mask, and just for like a split second, I was like, oh, am I the bad one? That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. I stand in here maskless every day. What the heck? Also, working on your lunch break, when I have to talk to a guest on my lunch break, I'm really upset. That sucks. That sucks, having to work on your lunch break. Well, I guess it's not really a lunch break anymore now, is it? It's more like a work break.
People are dying, dude. You're just gonna come up here, people are dying, man.
How many 80-year-old people who can't breathe and are forced to...
Bro, I think it's fine. I got lady. I'm fine. You need to go, man.
You guys, what you do is wrong. It is illegal. People with medical exemptions have the right to food. People who can't breathe with a mask on, women and have their hands over their faces.
Are you bringing up?
A medically exempt old woman is wearing a mask. She had her finger out, she was yelling at her, she had an aggressive approach. The woman is elderly, can barely move, and has COPD. She did that.
I really hope that like one day we like look back on all of these mask freakout videos and we're like, remember when we were all fighting over masks and now we don't even use the word mask? That's my hope, because this sucks.
I don't know if I have if I have some sort of respiratory.
Because you wouldn't be in a public building.
Oh yes, you know what? Yeah, it is a public area. However, right, if I was actually interacting with people, there's a difference between interacting with people and actually minding my own business. You understand?
So, if you decide to call the police, I'll let you call the police as well for that. So in the meantime, the bank machine's are available if you can go ahead and use it.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
Okay?
Yeah. I would appreciate it if you stop recording. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna upload, what are you gonna do with it?
It's going to Reddit.
Oh, sure. Okay, you know what? That's great.
I'm feeling stressy at 9 a.m., everyone. What the heck? I feel like this is from a while ago. Is anyone still fighting about masks, or did we just get over it? Is my question. Does this really still happen? I hope not.
Refusing to serve me, is that correct? Great. So for the record, here we are, February the 9th. I'm being refused service in this shop where I spent thousands of dollars because I'm not wearing a mask. This is discrimination. Here is a witness that I was refused service on this day February 9th, 2021, I will be filing on the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. You will be taken to court, and everybody on the internet will know on this beautiful day what this shop is about. You refused.
I like that he was like, this store that I spend thousands of dollars at, and then they're not letting me purchase something without a mask. This is discrimination. I'm like, I think it would be discrimination if they let you purchase something without a mask against their store policy only on the basis that you've spent thousands of dollars there. That seems like that might be a little discriminatory, but the rules are the rules. The rules that apply to literally every single person that comes in the store, unless you have a medical exemption. I'm just saying, that seems like the opposite of discriminatory. I don't know.
You're probably mask and you're proud of it. Shove the mask up your ass and not your mouth. No new world order. Nobody's safe. Your own shit, Satan. England, elite motherfucker. I told you don't give him access. Did you just say something I told you not to say? Pushing my buttons with your snake motherfucker on the ground with your luggage. Are you with the goddamn sellout FBI motherfucker? With Obama and Dr. Hadley? Are you the bird bitch?
What? Oh my goodness. This is clearly like something bigger than just this one specific meltdown, but you cannot yell like this in an airport.
Sorry, I cleaned up all day. I'm sorry, I know it's sorry. Good. Yes. Don't touch my boss. Get out! God assaulted her. She can put you in jail. Go ahead. I don't give a She's doing Philly assaulted her.
Oh my gosh. For one split second, I really was like feeling bad for a second. I was like, whoa. When she was like, I'm sorry, I'm just having a really bad day. I was like, hey, not an excuse for your behavior, but I sympathize. But then she ripped her mask off? That's wild. I'm surprised by how calm everyone stayed in that scenario.
You're more racist than white person ever. Okay. You fucking black bitch.
Okay, that doesn't bother me.
You.
Okay, have a good day.
Don't dance around on your porch like a fucking monkey.
Get out.
We've seen this one before, and it's just this employee like really never fails to impress me. Every time we watch this video, that doesn't bother me, kills me. Cause you can tell. Cause also, why would it bother you when somebody's just clearly trying to be the worst? And that employee deserves a raise and employee of the month for the entire year. Employee of the year.
And play on my internet. Right. So, and you don't have a Burger King or McDonald's or Subway? Well, I didn't see any sign. I mean, it's not, I didn't see any concern. You know, you guys are expressing concern like you're picking on me. Oh, so I'm the first person that's ever sat there and...
Are you going to purchase something? Because I'm not going to argue all day.
Yeah, I'm explaining to you what I did. Okay. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Don't sit. You're saying you're not allowed to sit anywhere?
We have a bench at the very front. By the restaurant.
Okay, so this guy's just sitting in a Walmart and then they're like, hey, you can't sit here? Why do people always want to be the problem? You know what I mean? I can't believe that this conversation is even necessary, but if it is, the conversation should be as simple as this is a store, we don't really sit here. There's other places, there's designated sitting areas, but the aisles aren't them. That should be it. Why was that so hard? Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's why I'm asking her, I couldn't hear what she said of the soft drink. And now please leave my restaurant. Because you don't have no right coming in here yelling at me.
No, you don't have no right calling
you yelling at me.
You don't have no right to.
You came in here yelling at me.
I came in here yelling at you.
So please leave my establishment now. You go sit down when you're right now. Go there and sit down.
Wow. The employee gave it right back. She was like, not in my store. I don't even know who was in the right and who was in the wrong, but she wasn't taking it regardless.
You cannot discriminate against me unless I have done.
Speak me abuse language.
You kicked me out for no reason. You kicked me out for no reason, buddy. You have no grounds to kick me out, man. You were rude to me last time. I spoke to your boss. You lied to me. You said you were closed. You were open 24 hours. You are a liar. 27, 5'6", Asian male. I'm filming you, dude. I'm sending this to corporate. They called me and said if you're rude to me again and kick me out, you will be fired.
He was gonna say you'll go to jail, won't he? And then he was like, no, that's unrealistic. Because this guy never talked to corporate, did he? I don't know, that he definitely could have talked to corporate, but I just felt like stirring up a little drama before I get out of here.
Outside, it says 10 o'clock. Outside, it says 10 o'clock. Why not you change outside and write down 9:30?
What we like, we do. That's all restaurants, you understand?
Yeah, but I'm a customer. If I know you close 10 o'clock, you can't close 9:30 if your timing are 10 o'clock outside.
We close anytime we like. It's all restaurant, you understand?
It's your restaurant, we are the customers.
Yeah, I tell you, close now. It's close. That's simple, yeah.
I don't like the way that was handled. I really don't. I know that this is supposed to be customers freaking out and whatever. However, I will say that the guy who owns the restaurant's kind of in the wrong because you can't expect the customer to just be okay with the time change that they didn't know about. You know what I mean? Like if the outside of your building says you close at 10 o'clock, then they would expect that you close at 10 o'clock. So obviously they're gonna be a little cheesed if they come in and you're like, oh, we're closed and we can close whenever we want to. What kind of attitude is that?
Socks for my feet. Walking is essential. Dog food. Or I'll physically move you from stopping me. Move. You're gonna get hurt, buddy. I'm telling you. Move. Do you want to risk yourself getting hurt? I paid for it already. Look, it's all paid for. You can't stop me. Let go.
Just get a license plate, write all the fines.
Go for it. I'll take it to court.
Oh God. I'm going to assume that they were upset because of a mask thing. But if not, if he was wearing a mask, then what was the issue? Just let the man buy his dog food. You got a hungry dog at home. And that's not a nice thing for a pupper. Pupper wants to be fed.
I just moved into a house and I need to take a shower.
Right, so it actually is a government policy.
What am I supposed to do to take a shower?
You can order them online. Like I just can't tell you.
I don't have a credit card. How am I supposed to order online?
I don't know, but it's not a Walmart policy.
I don't care. Like I just need to scan my towels. I've already touched them.
Okay.
So why can't I scan them?
Because they're a non-essential item and we're not allowed
How
to
is a
sell
shower
them.
not essential?
We're not allowed to sell them.
Oh, okay, now things are starting to make more sense here. I remember when we were doing this whole non-essential item thing, and it was kind of annoying because I needed a new blender and I couldn't buy one. But like, I feel like a towel kind of falls in a weird gray area because like the woman has a point. You kind of need a towel. So like, what do you do with that? I guess you can just go to Amazon, but I don't know. That's complicated.
Yes. Who are you to deny me? No, I know, but I want to record her. Because why is she not allowing me to go back in? Like I just got here. No, I know. Hold on. So this is her right here. She's not allowing me to enter the store. Yeah, she's not. I don't know why. She's just saying that I'm being disrespectful just because I'm telling her that I'm through with whatever she has to say and that, you know, I'm gonna go inside to buy other stuff.
She said I'm being disrespectful and then proceeds to explain why she was being disrespectful. You couldn't see the problem there? You couldn't see the I mean, you're recording her. Obviously, she's not gonna be too happy about that. So that's just adding fuel to the fire.
You'll find out you're wrong. Just take my money and I won't come back. No, you can't be fired. It's against the law. It's against the law. I cannot. I've had nasal surgery. I've had blood clots. Can't do it. Really? You know what though? We'll never see my face back here ever.
I don't think they want to see your face back here ever. I mean, after that experience, they're probably like, good riddance. There he goes. Steve is gone. Steve left the building. Thank God. So I think they were trying to get her to change her password or get like a more secure password, and she didn't want to. But like, why do I have a feeling that her password was like 1234? I feel like Karens go the simple route so that they can use up the rest of their brain power for yelling at people. So I feel like the password was 1234. She was like, no, I want to keep it. Maybe it can be 4321. You know, make it spicy, mix it up a little bit.
Over your nose then if you're gonna wear a mask. Yeah, do that.
Oh.
Slave. Be a good slave.
Put it down.
Be a good slave.
No, put it down. Now go.
Oh, I need 20 and pump too.
Well, you ain't gonna get service here. If you don't want to wear the mask, then don't. Go on.
Look at this guy. This is a modern day. You're disgusting, dude. This is how you treat your customers?
Yeah. No, just go ahead. Go on.
Pathetic, dude.
Go on.
The disrespect, honestly. How do you speak to people like that? I really don't get it. Like, what are you going through? You're projecting, and that's not cute. Can you not?
I would be happy to video you. Why are you not ringing me up?
Because we told you you're no longer allowed to shop.
Why am I no longer allowed to shop here? How did I behave?
You behaved very badly.
How did I behave badly? I wore a mask the entire time. Oh, okay. Okay, goodbye. Nobody asked for your opinion.
You want to put that on video?
No, I just want to get your...
She's got the volume on and people can hear that you are totally out of
I'm not letting it go. This is illegal.
Everybody that
This is illegal. I'm trying to buy groceries.
Oh my god. I love how like the default for like people doing shenanigan stuff is this is illegal.
Sorry. All the chairs are here, there's no caution tape, there's no sign, and you served us our food, and now you're harassing us at our table. Go back behind the counter. Call the cops. Go ahead. Here's Karen right here calling the cops. Everything's marked for social distancing. We're at a table.
Yeah, but our lobby is not open. You can even look online.
The door's open.
If you look online.
Go back behind the counter and do your job. You're harassing us while we're eating our meal.
I'm not harassing you. I can prove that we're not open for dining yet.
And that's the tea. They're not open for dining. What are you doing? Why are you here? Besides, like, you really want to sit down in a restaurant like that? Like, there's germs and whatever. I would rather eat in my car, personally. I can control the tunes, so drive through.
At least I want to at least apologize.
Call the cops. 911, right?
I don't lie.
911.
I don't lie either.
You call 911, fire department, and your CMS showing up.
Guess what? Our band-aids are blue, not brown.
Okay, somebody could have brought it from home.
Right, there's only 2 people here this morning since I got in. And guess what? I watched both of them, talked to both of them, even watched the cameras for you. No band-aids on anybody's fingers.
Alright, show me the cameras then.
I can't. You are not allowed to see these cameras. Only cops can.
Okay, so call the cops then watch the cameras. Because my f***ing son did not lie about the f***ing Band-Aid being in there.
Wait, he got a Band-Aid in his food? That's kind of gross. That's kind of grody. If it didn't come from the food, where did it come from? That's what I want to know. Where did this mysterious Band-Aid appear from? Was it Loki? Did Loki put it in there? Because honestly, I wouldn't put it past him.
Why can you not take a $50 bill?
I can just tell it to you. Okay, let's see it.
Lose me like 100 or 200.
I asked her to spin it, but I don't know why I didn't.
So if my mom walks up with a $50 bill, you're not going to take the cash from her?
If it's her credit card, then we happily would take the payment for her. If you were a signer on that account, we have to make that payment for you.
Okay, well, I've never heard, I'm still going to get on social media and blast JP Morgan Chase for this. Oh, I am. Trust me, I am. And as you know, social media gets a whole lot of attention.
Social media gets a whole lot of attention. Hello, welcome to Top 10 Central. Like, oh, I didn't get my weight. I'm gonna tweet about it. What's that gonna do? Nothing. People are gonna be like, here he goes complaining again. What are you doing? Just suck it up, buttercup.
You have to have consent for refusal of service. You can't refuse me service because I do not.
That's not how that works.
That is the letter of the law. If you yell at me, you're what's wrong with this country. I hope you understand that. You're exactly what's wrong with this country. People like you deserve to be just eradicated.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I will say the whole, you can't kick me out because I don't consent to it. That's not how that works. They can refuse you service. That's it. You don't have to consent. Why would you consent to being refused service if you went into the place? You know what I mean?
Well, I'll fix the gun for 100.
Send that to me.
I don't even know what they were yelling about. It was okay, and then push something over and then Yes, I completely support your argument. Thank you. I'm kidding. I don't. Oh God. Anyways.
I'm sorry, you actually cannot force this out.
Actually, I can. Do you see the sign over here? I refuse the right to refuse.
Oh, you don't have the right to refuse that.
We're gonna call the police on you.
Yeah, hold on a
I'm actually
second.
gonna call them right now.
Yeah, call them, please.
Please do.
Private businesses that provide goods or services to the public are called public accommodations in the ADA. And under that, in the ADA, that means that you are not allowed to kick people out for disability.
Any person who has trouble breathing.
Hi, ask the person here.
Okay. No, we're not harassing you. We're trying to shop and listen.
I'll be honest, guys, I don't know too much about laws, so I'm not gonna stand here and be like, she was right, he was wrong, I genuinely don't know, because I don't take the time to look up these laws. What I will say is, I think a business has the right to refuse your business for whatever reason they want. This woman can make the case of like, I don't want 2 people in my store. It's a new rule I want in my store and I don't want that. Like, you don't need to make a law for that. She could just decide on the spot that that's something she wants to implement in her business. If you don't want to wear a mask, just don't go to stores that want you to wear masks. Because there are stores that don't care if you don't wear masks, and that's fine too. Just like, I don't know, unmasked people.
Yeah, how about
wants
you?
to shop churches.
Good.
I know why you guys are here. I know you guys.
We're here to shop.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally understand.
Peacefully shop.
Totally
Just,
fine. I
household
know.
groceries.
No problem if you guys want to shop. No problem if you guys just want to grab your groceries. Don't want to tell you guys what to think, what to do, what to believe, anything like that.
Yeah, we honor that.
I would ask kindly that you guys understand here at TJ's and what we're doing, we're just trying to work, make a living.
Hey, I get it.
The difference
Absolutely.
you guys are trying to make isn't going to be made with us.
Again, very valid point. Like, I used to work at Starbucks, and people would always come in like, why'd you guys raise the prices? And I was like, listen, if I knew why they raised the prices and I'm still making $12.50 an hour, I would tell you, but I don't know, because I don't make those decisions. And they would sell the employees on like, the harder you work, the more money the store makes, the more hours you'll get. But guess what? That never happened. Like, do you think that people working at Walmart on the floor are the ones that make that decision? So just keep that in mind when you give them a hard time and you make their day, their job much harder than it needs to be.
No, I want to know your names. Come on. Let's go outside, honey. Yeah. Come on. I'll meet you outside. Come on, honey. Come on. Let's go. Let's see you. I don't need guilt.
I don't even know. I do not like the aggression. There's so much aggression in this video, guys. And I think when having these, I don't even consider them political debates or arguments. When just in general, when having these conversations, you always gotta understand it from both perspectives. I wear masks, because from my perspective, it's like, they say you wear a mask, it'll help people, protect people. That's from my perspective. From other people's perspective, it doesn't do anything. And rather than just say you're wrong, it's like, try to have an understanding of why they think that way. And then you can have a conversation and then maybe change their way of thinking. Yelling and violence and arguing doesn't do anything. Conversation leads to change. That's all I'm saying.
You're personally liable.
Okay, so we're at this check stand. What is your name? What is your name? Amber, are you the manager here at Grocery Outlet? Amber, are you the manager? All right, so they're closing the check stand, so you're not going to cash me out, right?
You're not supposed to, because it's
Okay.
mandatory that you have to wear.
It isn't it's not a law, and I have the right to commerce under Oregon statute. So I'm giving you $3.75, which covers the 2 items that I have.
I'm gonna say that argument and conversation of I'm calling the cops, this isn't the law, that back and forth not only spreads more germs across the whole store because they're not wearing a mask, but they'd be in there longer.
This is a business to refuse to serve people who are not willing to abide by our health.
And who told you that?
My boss.
And your boss, is your boss with the Wisconsin State Assembly or in the government?
No, they are not, but as a private business, we have the right to conduct ourselves in the way we decide to do.
Well, I have a lung condition, so I'd like to purchase these and then I will leave.
I understand that. Can you pull your mask up on your nose, please?
Well,
do not pull your mask down at me. I will call the police.
I don't know what you think you're going to do. We are doing what every business near us is doing. We're doing the best we can.
Again, like this whole back and forth, this whole argument, like why? And if I was in the woman filming's position, I wouldn't go out of my way to argue and spend more time trying to get what I, like just order it on Amazon. It's probably cheaper. If you're an anti-masker and all the local businesses want you to wear masks, then buy off Amazon. No one gets hurt. There's no argument. You're not supporting businesses that make you wear masks. Everybody wins.
Attention, COVID is a fake pandemic. You gotta get out the store right now. COVID is a fake pandemic. You guys gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, COVID is a fake pandemic to control us.
Just give us like 45 seconds, bro.
You gotta go.
Just give us like 30 seconds.
How long do you guys want to wear masks?
It is. Everywhere's the place. We gotta stop this,
You guys want to
guys.
wear masks forever?
You gotta go. You gotta go, man.
Okay, we'll call police. Tell them it's an emergency.
Again, like a situation like this. I mean, look, maybe these people just have the time on their hands to go to a store and do this. To me, people see this and they resent people that are anti-mask or don't want to wear masks. And it's like, again, do you guys not have anything better to do? Like, go home and watch Eagles highlights or see who they're drafting. I know today they just don't even get me started. They just traded down the draft pick, which I could go on for a while about.
Ma'am, this is Sunday. I need you to calm down over a burger. Give
me my phone!
Ma'am, I need you to calm down.
Call the police! Call the police!
Have a good day. Have a blessed day and never come back to my
I don't have to!
Have a good day.
God bless you!
God bless you. Jesus, get the out of my store. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
I mean, I don't know if this is like pre-COVID or not because no one's wearing masks. Why are you getting so mad? Wait, again,
It's only burger. Why you have to be mad?
It's going back to the same theme of like, just leave with love. The world's in a crazy place right now. Let's not get so angry with each other over nothing. That's it.
It's offensive because I'm saying COVID is a con.
Yes, I find it offensive. I'd ask you to step back from me, please.
So because you're offended, you're not letting me shop?
No, I'm not letting you shop today, sir. I'd like you to leave the store now, please.
Can I just finish what I'm getting?
No, I'd like you to leave the store.
You'll be hearing from my solicitor and you'll be hearing from my radio station as well.
Thank you very much.
What's your name, please?
My name's Mike.
Right, so you're a Tesco manager and you are
I'm one of the managers.
throwing me out of the store
Yes.
for wearing a mask that I'm required to wear.
Yes.
So, I'm wearing this mask and I'm not allowed to shop in Tesco.
No, you're not allowed. I'm going to just ask you to step to one side.
I was a little confused at first. I'm like, what's the problem? He's wearing a mask, and then I realized, obviously, that's the mask that he's wearing. I think by now, if a business says wear a mask, you go in not wearing a mask, you kind of know there's going to be some sort of confrontation. So why go in it at all? That's more what I'm getting at. Is like, why? Why put either party through that? Is kind of where I'm at.
Alright, so you need to wear a mask. If you don't, you need to leave our store. I've asked you many times, politely, you need to leave our store.
So I have a medical exemption with the
Right, but I
doctor's
am
note.
told that nobody gets a medical exemption in our store. That is what I am told, and I am doing my job.
Alberta
I am doing
government
my job,
offers an
yes.
exemption for
You,
those who
people
have a
like
medical
you make
exemption.
our job very difficult.
I just
I'm a
am trying to buy
17-year-old
some
girl.
food.
I'm a 17-year-old girl, and I'm asking you, a grown woman, to wear a mask. Put it on or leave.
Are you my doctor?
No, but I'm telling you to put
My
it on or
doctor
leave.
has told me not
Put it
to.
on or leave.
No.
Then you need to go.
No.
You're on the phone with the cops right now, and we will wait for them to pick you up.
Again, like, why bother the 17-year-old? I understand you want to prove a point, but again, what's a 17-year-old working at the store gonna do? More or less where I'm coming from is like, if you disagree with anything I'm saying right now, rather than attack me and be like, Jared, you're an idiot, or you're this, you're the problem, let's just have a conversation. I just want to know your thoughts. That's all I'm asking for. In this situation, that woman that refused to wear the mask, it's like they're calling the cops. Let's say you don't get arrested. Let's say it's not breaking the law, but for whatever reason, it ends with the cops just removing you from the store, being like, don't shop here, and everyone go their own way. All that time, you're never gonna get it back. Money you can make back, but time, that's like literally the one thing that you can never get back.
What?
You need to have a mask on to order.
Is there a law?
We have the rule for the store.
Well, the thing is, I have a medical exemption, so I can't wear a mask. My doctor says not to.
I have to take your order, I'm sorry.
I have the exemption in my bag if you want to see it.
I refuse to take your order.
I see. The thing is, I just want to warn you that if you refuse, what is your name?
I don't have to give you my name.
Well, is there a manager I could speak with who's in charge of this? Okay.
I can take your order.
Great, thank you. I appreciate it. See, she actually knows the law. You are not.
I don't have to take your order.
That's fine. You don't have to, but someone does, because it's against the law to discriminate, harass, or intimidate me, and I don't appreciate what you just did there.
And that's the thing, that's something I haven't spoken on, is a medical exemption, which again, I don't know too much about. As we know, a lot of people have kind of made up their own medical exemptions as to why they don't have to wear a mask, which again, takes away from the people that actually have a medical exemption that they don't have to wear a mask. I don't know what the medical, maybe it's asthma, I don't know what the medical exemptions are. But again, and I'm not a scientist, not a doctor, but I would think if you have asthma, why would you want to be anywhere and potentially put yourself more at risk to get a virus that specifically attacks the lungs? So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. But at the end of the day, I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just an entertainer. So I hope I entertained with you guys. I hope maybe I shared some life lessons or just change your perspective. That's all I'm trying to do, guys. Trying to change the world one video at a time, but more importantly, make you laugh. So hopefully I did that. And if you guys did forget, well, go Eagles, baby.
This is supposed to be something like that. She throw the money in the, the table. Supposed to be keep it in the hand. I give her money in the hand.
Okay. Yeah, but he told me to shut up.
She even laid the Mexican.
Go to hell. Come down, sir.
She throw the money on the table.
Yeah, I apologize.
Supposed to be like this. See, look, see that, see that, see that? You see that? See that? See that? That word you just speaking. You need a job? Get out of here, okay?
Okay, alright, that was kind of disrespectful. Just throwing the money on the counter and well, he was rude to me. That doesn't mean you have to be disrespectful. Guys, we gotta do better. As a society, we have to be more respectful. But I will say, I think everyone in that video was wearing a mask. So I think, we're stepping up a bit, just slightly. But, we definitely need to work on our respect, especially during these times. Be better.
You have a wonderful day.
Are you the manager?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you are the manager.
Yes, I am.
You are Daryl?
Ma'am, you see I told you my name was Daryl. You saw my.
I didn't even ask your name, sir.
Let me go back. We are not giving you a refund because you have been here for 5 hours in this room. You have 30 minutes to change your mind.
Okay.
You have already.
Does that count when the cops come? They tell you to leave because it's dangerous?
No, the cops are here because they were chasing someone. They parked their car here. Okay. And they are not even staying here.
Okay, Daryl.
So now you have a nice night. I'm not, ma'am.
Just so you know,
I'm not arguing.
You go ahead and keep that $70, sweetheart.
You have a nice night.
Tell her, have a nice night, Karen. Go back to your room. I can't believe she tried to get a refund for her room because the police were if the police aren't after you, why do you care? Just, mind your business. That is so unnecessary. And oh, are you the manager? You just gotta make sure it's the manager. Okay, we all know that Karens have a fetish for managers or something, but you gotta bring it down a notch. Just calm it down. I don't understand these people. I really don't. The more I watch these Karen videos, the more I'm okay, we need to just clear the table or just, leave all the Karens on Earth and everybody just go to the moon or something. Just leave them, fight to the death or something, Hunger Games style. Just get rid of them.
Don't you ever swear me. These kids don't swear me. Bro, I'm not a child.
You're not gonna take his jacket off.
I don't care, sir. You can go as well. You can go as well.
Where's your manager?
You get your own duty manager on the phone. Yeah, you do that. I'll call him too. You get your own duty manager on the phone. You come at me. No, I didn't. I asked you why you got a child standing here at this thing. I don't know she's a child. She is a child. She just showed you how to be.
Oh my god. Oh, the back and forth always just gets me every time. Call the manager. It wasn't exactly clear as to why they were so upset and why they needed the manager, but there was a lot of back and forth yelling. I feel in times like these where there's some kind of altercation, if people just didn't yell, you would resolve the situation so much faster. Getting somebody to call their manager and screaming at them isn't gonna make anything better any faster. You're just wasting your own time at that point. Just listen to the person.
Come on right here and say it.
Yeah, because I'm not worried about you.
Come on right here and say it. Come on right here and say it. Come on right here and say it with your 6 month pregnant. Come right here and say it, Jasmine. Come right here and say it.
If you came in a restaurant,
come around here and say it.
I'm 6 months pregnant.
Come over here and you say it. Come over here. Come over here and you say it.
So you do what you need to do.
Come over here and you say it.
You do what you need to do. If you really was froggy, you would have jumped because I'm right here.
No, wait, but you come jump and I'm gonna knock your ass.
Yeah, whatever. You gonna get knocked on your feet. Like I said, 6 months pregnant.
Oh my god, the tension in this video is just I really thought as soon as she walked from behind that counter, they were going to get into a fist fight or something. I'm glad they didn't, but I felt like at any second somebody was gonna throw that punch. But it also feels like it's, again, one of those kind of videos that like they're both waiting for somebody to react because neither of them really want to do anything. You know what I mean? Like it's very cowardly almost. I don't know, guys. If you're not gonna do anything, just leave.
What's your name?
I'll come spell it out for you if you want.
No, how about you spell it out now?
What I'm saying, man, is I'll come out there and tell you to your face.
Okay. What is your name, sir?
My name is Get Out of My Drive-Thru. That's my name.
That's an interesting
Sir,
name.
I was asking what time you open.
I told you, in 10 minutes. Did you not hear me?
Well, I mean, we would wait for 10 minutes, that's cool, but...
And I told you could do that.
So then what's the issue? Just wait. I really don't understand why they're so mad. But also like the name thing. Like that was a good clapback. That was a very good clapback. Didn't really need so many, you know, bad words, you know, let's keep this a little more PG. But like that was I applaud you, that was a good clapback.
I'm recording you.
Oh no.
I'm glad you're being recorded too.
Cool.
Oh.
Look at you. Because we want our food and our money.
We've asked you to leave.
Where's our money then?
We've asked you to leave.
Where's our money? We're waiting for food.
Guys, go right in and get food. Come in here and misbehave.
We haven't misbehaved. Listen to you. You're bipolar, mate.
Oh my god.
You're bipolar, mate.
Oh my goodness. I wish there was more backstory to these videos so I could really like, you know, get into the situation. But like, geez, I don't know what else to say. You know, you're both yelling at each other, but nothing's happening. You know, if you're gonna kick them out, give them their money back and send them on their way. Like, the fighting is just really not necessary.
Shut up talking to me.
You shut up.
Oh.
What do you want?
What's happening? We can do whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Go outside.
What do you outside? I'll wait for you outside.
I'll be out there in a minute. And touch your phone. You can go talk to my supervisor.
This man really said cash me outside. He really pulled a bad baby, cash me outside, how about that? Oh my god, all of this because they touched the phone? Guys, deep breaths. Just, you know, you'll be fine. You don't need to cash people outside, how about that?
My thumb is bigger than a piece of chicken. And the guy's telling me that that's an acceptable piece of chicken. Mate, I can film. I'm in a public place. I can film all I want. Yeah, I am. Can I have my money back, please, mate? Thank you, mate. You're taking a very long time to get my money back for someone who's given out a piece of chicken the size of a thumb. There's my thumb. My thumb's bigger than the chicken, bro. Yeah? Is that funny? It is kind of funny, yeah? And you're a manager at KFC, yeah? What's your name, buddy? Oh, you ain't got a manager's thingy on. You're that much of a scruff.
Oh my god. This man really said size matters. It's not about the size, it's about the flavor. The 11 herbs and spices speak for themselves.
What was that? You said don't touch them, don't touch nothing?
I just don't allow the kids to, you know, stray away from the parents so that they won't, you know.
Okay, she was right there with me.
Look, as a parent, I don't like it as much as the next person, but as my story, you know, I just, you know, like to keep things, you know, kind of clean and neat. Ma'am, I was just being nice.
You weren't being nice.
I wasn't being ugly either.
You were being ugly.
Have a good night, man.
You were being ugly. I'm buying that.
No, I'm not going to sell to you. I don't have, as a store manager, I don't have to sell to you.
Okay, then what's your corporate number?
It's 100 Shop CBS.
She's asking for corporate. Oh my god. That was so unnecessary. He was just being like, hey, can you just keep an eye on your spawn for a second? And she's like,
no.
Look at, you birthed this thing. Just keep an eye on it. Don't let it run wild and everything will be fine. He's like, nah, you can just leave. Bye.
Even when you called the cops, the cops told you you're not allowed in here. Out.
I'm just standing here.
I wasn't here. I'm just saying. I'm doing what I was told. I can't. You can't. That's it. Out. If not, I'm gonna call the cops for trespassing. Out. Do you want me to do that? I can do it right now, and you call for trespassing. Out of my store now.
I have not done anything.
That's not my problem. I was told that you're not allowed in here. Call the cops. The cops are ready to do this. Out now.
I'm a loyal customer.
The ending. Just, I am a loyal customer. Obviously, you're not that loyal since they're kicking you out. They're saying that you're not allowed to be in there. I don't know what you did. I don't know what the situation is, but maybe you should just listen because now the cops are coming.
Why is your mask falling? That's exactly what you're yelling at me
Because I'm having
for.
to continue to talk to you and address that you are not even wearing your handmade mask properly, ma'am.
That's handmade as well.
No, ma'am, this is a 32-degree mask that we sell. You can get them in any local
Okay,
place.
well, why are you harassing me?
Ma'am, trust me, I'm not harassing you.
You are,
I am
and you're
trying
not
to
6
ensure
feet
that you
apart
are
from
keeping-
me.
Yes, ma'am, I am about
No,
6 feet at this
we're
point.
not.
Yes, ma'am, your mask is down again, young lady.
So
You
is
can
yours.
No, ma'am, it's not.
So
It's
is
up all
yours.
the way over my nostrils.
My goodness. The mask debate, it's never gonna get old. I mean, guys, it's not that hard. You put it on your face, covers your nose, all the way to your chin. You can go about your merry old day. Like, just comply with the rules and don't yell at people. Be like, well, yours isn't right either. But we're talking about you here. We're making this about you, okay? Don't cause a scene. We're in a pandemic, all right? Things are hard enough.
It's a gross lunch. And frankly, yeah, if I want to go to a nail salon, I want them to talk English to where they can understand when I need a top coat. All right.
Okay, so she's
Jeez,
racist.
that's hard, isn't it?
Oh, goodness.
That's like learning your
out.
ABCs.
Oh, no problem. We accept it. Thank you very much for your advice. No problem. Thank you very much. Beautiful lady.
Beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Oh my god, this woman really had the nerve to come in and tell them to speak English and learn their ABCs. Baby, you came into that establishment yourself. You walked your own legs, your own body into the store. You sat down, you made the decision to get your services from this establishment. You have no right to be talking about the people's language or make comments like that.
Hey, with my mother.
Where do you live?
I live in Hernando County.
Then you can take your fanny back up to the
No, I don't have to. Don't talk to me like that.
Oh, snap? I mean, I'm surprised this woman gave her whole address. I'm guessing she did that because she lives in a good neighborhood. Like, who else would be like, oh, I live here, 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 and here. My address is this, my postal code is this, send me a letter. Like, nobody does that. Good on the Pandora workers being like, yeah, you can go home. Like, I don't need your negative energy in here. Thank you for standing up for yourself. Don't take no ish from anybody.
Clean them up.
Is he throwing fries?
Clean them up.
Get out now.
I said clean it up.
Get out.
Close it down.
Get out.
Clean out your desk. You're done.
Grow up.
Yeah, come on.
Bien, no te acerques. Bien.
No idea who you're Oh, and you have no idea
The absolute disrespect. I don't know why he was mad, but the first thing that came into my head was probably the ice cream machine broken. Like, is anybody else thinking that? Like, you have literally no reason to be throwing a temper tantrum like this unless you can't get an ice cream cone. But this guy is really just throwing food everywhere and being like, clean it up. Like, sir, they gave you napkins for a reason. Didn't your mother teach you better? My goodness, were you raised in a barn?
You just cussed the whole
Bro,
night
you don't
around.
know what I hear. So stop. I'm 16. Is that how you talk to a 16-year-old? Is it really? Is it really? How old are you? Does she talk to you like that?
Don't address my daughter. Don't address my daughter.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. The cinematography in here is amazing. Chef's kiss. Also, I'm calling the police because they don't have nacho cheese. Are you kidding me?
You just cussed the whole
Bro,
night
you don't
around.
know what I hear. So stop. I'm 16.
Like, is that really the worst thing that could ever happen to you? There are real issues in the world. Nacho cheese is not one of them. There are plenty of other Taco Bells that you can go to. Karens, we gotta study their brains or something. There's something going on that I just don't quite understand.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
You.
You're the one who treats people like
You.
ass people. You treat
You.
Yeah, you.
You.
Shouldn't treat handicapped
Alright, get the
people
out of my
like
store.
that. Shouldn't treat
Get the
handicapped-
out of my store.
shouldn't treat handicapped
Stupid.
people like-
Hold on, wait a minute. There is so much to address in this video. A, why does she look like Tinky Winky? There's too much purple on this woman. I'm sorry. but you need to choose a different color. It's just, there's too much. Second of all, you're saying you can't be mean to handicapped people. I mean, I don't want to sound ignorant by just being like, I don't see how you're handicapped by just looking at you, but like, I feel like it's just a very caring thing to be like, oh, I'm handicapped, you can't be, you know, but sometimes that handicap doesn't hold up, and sometimes they're just lying. So I don't know what to believe.
Excuse me, because those kids don't need to breathe in.
And what, you bringing a cigarette into
smoke? Who's smoking?
yeah, like you have cigarettes right here.
Cigarettes. It has 360
So,
chemicals in it, honey.
please.
Cigarettes, not marijuana.
Bye.
Cigarettes are so good.
Goodbye.
Leave my store.
Yeah? Excuse me?
Keep recording it. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. You're being extremely hostile right now. That is why.
Somebody just closed the door on her. Like, you're trying to get her out, but like, you're not kicking her out. Kick her out. Kick her out. If you don't want her in your store, smoking or whatever she was doing, kick her out. You know, let go of all that negative energy. And then you gotta sage the place, all right? Because, you know, Karens, they're like ghosts. You know, you gotta get rid of their spirits. You gotta sage every corner of the house, do a little prayer, get some shamans in there, and just really just get that negative energy out because it creates a force field, right? You know, this is all just going in my brain right now.
You're telling me I lost the money?
I'm telling you, you spent your money on an icy that you have in front of you, and you didn't like the taste of it. So you're acting like a 4-year-old.
It's actually kind
in
of
the
water.
mall, in the center of the mall here. You're acting like a fucking 4-year-old. You pulled out your phone, and you're trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do. You're trying to be aggressive, passive aggressive.
Not
to
at
get
all.
another free drink.
Okay.
Nobody gives a that you don't like your blue icy, that you paid $4.36 for. Like, what? That's your fucking problem, man. You shouldn't have bought the icy if you didn't like the icy. It's an icy. They're all the same everywhere you go. That's your problem. Don't buy another one. You learned your lesson. We all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes. I love this. Like, sucks to suck, dude. You bought the icy and now you don't like it. Like, that's not my problem, that's your problem. The energy in this video is just so immaculate. I need everybody to be like this. I need everybody to stand up for themselves being like, sucks to suck, dude. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, this guy really tried to return an icy. It's literally frozen water and juice, essentially. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Right off the bat. Oh my god!
This is getting
Okay, someone needs to validate my thought process here. Doesn't this video give off the same energy as that Vine that was like, can I please get a waffle?
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
Like the fighting in the you know what I'm talking about, right? This gives off that exact same energy. And I'm pretty sure this is why the ice cream machines never work at McDonald's. Again! Same energy. This just looks like a different angle from the last video. Just throwing things. Is that a cash register that they're throwing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, that's the definition of throwing bills, you know what I mean? They're really making it rain on the cashier and breaking the place at the same time. First of all, I feel really bad for the editor that has to bleep all of this out. I'm so sorry. I'm praying for you. I really am. Also, I'm pretty sure this is like the sandwich thing that everybody was talking about like months ago. You know, like the Popeyes chicken sandwich and everybody's getting into fist fights over it. I think this is that. And I don't understand why. I tried the sandwich. It's not that good. It's not good enough to fight people over. Oh, I saw that throw coming. I saw it. I saw the thought process, him winding up, you know, in a tight spiral on that thing. Why is it always at fast food restaurants too? Like, these guys are working so hard, especially during this pandemic, so just cut cut them a little bit of slack. Don't throw things at them. Don't throw their cash registers because that's how they get paid. Don't break the ice cream machine because we all want ice cream right now. Like, guys, take a breather. Chill out a little bit. Take a vitamin. You'll be fine.
You can't do my job. Well, do it. I'm a customer. I pay your salary. You didn't pay my salary. Just move out of here. If you want some trouble, we're gonna have some trouble. That's what you called me out here for. You're the guy that got break bad with me. No, I didn't break bad with you. Yes, sir. I'm a customer. Treat me right. Yeah, that's what you got. You got to face it. What you got. That's what I got. That's what you got. Do something about it. You do it. No, you do it. You take a swing at me. You don't want to call me out.
This is just giving me so much life right now. I love the absolute pure tension in this video. Like they're this close to each other and they're just yelling in each other's face, waiting for somebody to throw a punch, but I know both of them are scared to do it.
And the Oscar
for the worst talk ever
goes to...
That's what you got. You got to face it. What you got. That's what I got.
I am like legit missing the button that's on the headphones. That's embarrassing. The plan is fitness, but blah, blah, blah. It didn't go. It didn't go. I clicked it. I did click it, but it's just, it didn't buffer. Bash me outside. Jeez Louise. Clip. I feel like there is only one headphone that's working, so I'm just gonna put them back in the case real quick and then put them back in because I can only hear it coming from one, and that's why the button wasn't working. So we'll see if this works. No, it connected to my phone, not my computer. That's the problem. Great. We're back in action.
I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, had a little phlegm there. It's 9 a.m. When you have to talk to a guest, yeah. A guest, I know. Well, that's my customer service instead of calling them customers. Really comes out. I'm really good at that job, Chris. But again, I don't know what the situation is. I just know people are angry. I want to know why. Wait. Intro, dramatic customers caught on camera.
They're getting paid like bare minimum money to do that job, and they're dealing with way more than they have to on a daily basis. If you guys genuinely have a problem, take it up with like the CEO or the assistant manager general. Like go really above, because like these situations are just way above the employee's pay grade, and I promise you they don't even care. It just seems like a lot of people are deciding to almost have confrontations, which is why, you know, we're in this situation that we're in. Like, let's just lead with love, lead with peace. Why are we getting so aggressive with each other, folks? Come on. I would give you a hug, but, you know, gotta keep my distance.
Weekend buying their bulk, like guacamole or something, and being like, well, I don't have to wear a mask. Like, okay, we get it. You have a premium Costco card, but you also have to wear a mask. Like that, I don't make the rules. You can afford to get your 1,000 pounds of guacamole. Doesn't mean that you can't get COVID too. Siri, and the woman being like, oh, beautiful lady, like, yes, give her that compliment, because obviously something's going on in her life that is just making her a little sour, you know? Like those schoolyard fights, like everybody gathers around and they're waiting for this fight that everybody's been talking about, and they're just yelling at each other, and nobody wants to take that first punch, so they're just gonna keep yelling at each other. Like, it's just never gonna happen. I'm pretty sure they're still there to this day. They're still yelling at each other, waiting to start this fight. It's just never gonna happen. I don't condone bullying, but sometimes when there's a Karen and they're just really getting at you, you just gotta give them a little wee taste of their own medicine, because that's kind of the only way they learn. So I've been told. And also, they're just back and forth, like F you, F you, F you, F you. Do you know any other words? I mean, there's a billion other curse words that you could use, or you could just talk to each other like normal human beings.